So welcome to week 5 of lockdown. Yeah. So we've got today, listen to understand. This is talking about how important it is to listen. Okay, here we go. It says, we all know that good communication is at the root of all positive relationships, and that the converse is also true. But less understood is the key role that listening plays in our friendships, our marriages, our faith, and almost all the battles that we find ourselves fighting. Listening, is the unsung, potent weapon in our arsenal, but it is much underused.
Wow. I'm listening.
Yeah, me too. I'm listening as well. General George Marshall, I don't know who that is, said, formula for handling people: listen to the other person's story, number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, listen to the other person's full story. Number 3, listen to the other person's full story first. As Marshall knew, it is not listening in order to respond. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
It is listening to truly understand. Wow, that's brilliant.
Yeah. So we don't listen to respond, we listen to understand.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, I do that. I think, halfway through the sentence, think, I know what I'm going to say to that. So, it's good word for me. Maybe I need to listen more. The Bible makes it clear what happens when people don't listen. Throughout the book of Kings, which is in the Old Testament, we see time and time again the consequences of not listening.
Wow, yeah.
It says they would not listen. They would not listen. That's in 2 Kings chapter 17, verse 14. So they wouldn't listen. Every one of the kings of Israel is described as doing evil in the eyes of the Lord. And it led to the early destruction of the kingdom.
Yeah.
The kings of Judah were better. Some of them actually listened to God. And under those kings, Judah flourished. Jesus made it even clearer, putting this instruction at the heart of his manifesto in Luke, which is the New Testament. Sorry, I'm mixing my words up today. In Luke 11:28, which says, what does yours say? Mine says, yes, Jesus said, but God will bless you, all who listen to the word of God and carefully obey everything they hear.
Luke 11:28.
28, yeah.
More than that, blessed are those who hear the word of God and keep it.
Right. So it says, when we speak, we learn nothing. When we listen, we learn much.
Wow.
It takes effort, humility, and patience to listen properly, but it leads to much fruit, and the blessings that follow are worth it. Those we love will grow ever closer, and those we are in conflict will often lose their anger. That's great. When we speak, we learn nothing. When we listen, we learn much. And it's kind of obvious, really, I suppose, like when we're in school as a student, you're kind of taught to be quiet, so you listen, but, you can wander and be distracted quite easily, like I am.
Well, it's nothing worse than you're talking to someone and you know that they're not listening to you.
Yeah, done that. I've been on both sides of that, I guess.
Well, we all have. Everybody has.
Yeah, it kind of feels rude, doesn't it, in one way? And it's like, well, what's the point? If you're not listening to me, I must, just carry on talking to someone else.
And that's why we've got to take time to talk to people and listen to what they are saying, what they're going through, what their situation is as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm reading Carl Lentz at the moment, and I was reading a couple of chapters yesterday, and he was talking about that. He was talking about, a lot of the time we'll ask, hey, how you doing? Oh, yeah, we're doing good. Oh, brill. But he says, no one expects you to come back with the second question and say, okay, what about your family? Or, how are you really doing? How's things in work? Are you still working at this time? Or how are you finding it at home, in this time of isolation? Or, people don't expect the second question to come back at them. So, I guess it's listening and maybe taking a bit more interest in people, and this goes, we haven't got it all together by a long way, but that's something I'm learning to do, is trying to love on people a bit more,
Yeah.
And it's good to listen first. So listen first, and then
to your spouse first.
Yeah, most important. Yeah. Anyway, have a good day. Catch you
Bless
soon.
you.
Bye.
Bye.